Oh my god.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be making a really popular street food here in Korea. We call it hotdog, also known as corn dog. So I've actually tried many different methods, believe me. Sweating a lot while trying out those different methods. And the reason why I chose this specific method is because A, it's actually more simple, and B, you will get the best results, like the crunchiness, the cheese, the taste, everything. So, actually, before I show you how to make this, I must warn you all, your hands are going to get a little dirty, messy. I'm gonna say messy, but it is totally worth it. So shall we start? Let's go. So we're gonna make the batter first, and I'm going to tell you all the ingredients first and then put them all in this bowl. So right in front of me I have 1 cup of water, 1.5 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon of dry yeast, and we're gonna put 3 tablespoons of sugar. Now out in front of me I have brown sugar. You can use white sugar, but I got brown sugar at home, so I'm gonna use this. And a little bit of salt, and our last ingredient for the batter, an egg. Alright, so let me put them all in. Let's get the flour first. Or water, like my husband would say. One, 2, 3. Get out! And a little bit of salt. That should be fine. And you're gonna mix it. Now mix until it kind of gets thick. This reminds me of the pancake song. You know the pancake song? The Ariana Grande song. When life deals us card and everything tastes like it is salt, then you come through the sweetener. You want to bring a bitter taste to a halt, and then you get it, hit it. This is such a pancake song because it goes flip it. Make me say oh, yeah. All right, well, so mine's getting a little thick now. You want to cover this with cling film and leave it in room temperature for about 30 minutes to an hour, just to get it thicker. So I already made 1 batch just to save some time. So I'm gonna use my already made batter. So now I'm going to show you what to do with the sausage and cheese. So out in front of me I have the sausage and string cheese. So we're gonna cut all of them in half. I hope that's half. I hope that's half. It should be. And before I cut the cheese, with the sausage, you need to put them in hot water for just a few minutes. So, let the steam. I'm just gonna. So while that's in the hot water, let's cut the cheese in half. Okay. And I have 4 chopsticks, wooden chopsticks with me. So what we're gonna do is we're going to put the sausage and the cheese in all 4 chopsticks. So let's just wait for a bit until the sausage is all done. All right, so now the sausage is done. We're gonna drain it out. So I'll be right back. Voila! Okay, so now, like I said, sausage. Make sure it's right in the middle. Yeah, that's the tricky part. That looks good. And the cheese. So the reason why I advise you to use wooden chopsticks and not like the toothpicks is because it's a little, or it could be a little weak, especially when you're frying them. So I highly advise you to use the wooden chopsticks. So that is how it should look like. All right, so I have everything out here for the last step before we put it in the frying pan. So the heat is on right now, hence the sound. So I have some breadcrumbs out and the batter and my sausage and cheese. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna dip it in the batter and then cover it with the breadcrumbs. Now this is the tricky part. As you can see, I'm using, or I put the batter in a very deep bowl. However, it's not deep enough for my stick. So I'm gonna use a wooden spoon to make sure the batter covers up my sausage and cheese. So yes, I highly advise you all to use a deep bowl when you're making the batter. So let's get this covered up. Yeah, so this is what I had to go through, which is fine. And then cover it up, the bottom part, and quickly, this is where your hands are gonna get dirty-ish, because you're gonna cover it up with breadcrumbs. But that's also the fun part, right? All right, so guys, when I put the breadcrumbs on the cheese and sausage, some of the batter actually fell here. You see that part? So, which is actually really good because you can just kind of, you know when you play with clay, just kind of mold it. Let it blend in with the dry breadcrumbs, and then eventually it will get covered. It'll stay. So I actually did that to this one. See how nicely covered that is? That's what you want to get. So if you're struggling to get it covered, like I did, that's one tip. So yeah, just have fun. This is like playing with clay. But like I said, just be aware your hands are gonna get dirty. So make sure you're using canola oil for this when you're frying the corn dogs. There goes my first corn dog. And my second. Make sure you're not keeping it on one side. Change the sides so you're not burning them. Flipping it. You want to flip it.
Alright, so I want to show you all the finished product. This came out right. You want it golden brown. Another finished product. Yay! Alright, so this is the last 2 corn dogs that I have prepared. Flip it. So this is kind of like you're rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Them? Okay, whatever. Fantastic!
Alright, so we have our corn dog. 핫도그!
핫도그.
핫도그! Now we have them right in front of us. Let me show you all. Alright, so Will, what do you think about the visual?
I think it looks better than the ones we see for street food. It looks more crispy.
Seriously?
It looks more crispy.
Oh yeah, for sure. Alright, so are you ready? Which one are you gonna have? I'm gonna get this one.
I'll get this one.
Alright.
Ready?
Getting nervous.
Jan. Ooh, did you hear that? Like, ooh.
Let's do it again.
Oh. Ready? Oh my god.
Oh my
Ooh.
god.
I already ate my cheese part.
맛있어. It's like
So cheesy.
I did not see that coming,
Yeah.
but it's because of the bread
Chew.
part.
Yeah.
It's not like too cheesy at all, and the crispiness. That's like a game changer.
Yeah.
Do I have any sauce on my?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, you got it. You got it. And now it's the hot dog part. Hot dog
Alright.
part. Sausage part. Here we go. Okay, here's a tip. Like, sometimes when it's stuck here, you gotta move it over. I'll move it over.
You don't want this to poke your. Oh no, I don't even want to imagine that. Good
Here we
tip.
go. Oh no. The meaty part. Oh yeah. Oh.
What do you think?
Excellent.
Excellent. Okay, why?
Excellent.
What's your input in this?
So-
Describe it.
Like, well, the reason why we want to have this because we were like kind of craving the street food, but we've been avoiding because of COVID and not really wanting to eat out in the open public. But the ones on the street food, they're a bit more. Well, for me, it's a bit sweet. Like, it's a bit too sweet, the batter, like the bread part. But for this, and then sometimes like it's more squishy and then crunchy.
Yeah, because it's actually the bread part. If you can see here, it's not too thick. Whereas the ones you get in like the streets, they're quite thick.
And the instant ones, the
Right.
one in the freezer, like they're like it's very spongy. But this one is very crispy, but like the batter on the inside, it's nice and like 쫀득. It's like a nice and like chewy. But like the sausage is crispy. The ketchup and the mustard, it just works well.
Right.
I gotta do it again.
Alright, so guys, the reason why I recommend this method is actually because I've tried many other methods, like using potatoes, mashing them up. That turned out to be an epic fail because it was so thick, like he just described it. It's still delicious though, but it wasn't like the crunchiness that we wanted. So like I said, if you want this sort of result in your corn dog or your hot dog, definitely I recommend this method. Although your table, your hands might get messy, but it's totally worth it, isn't it? Yeah, he's looking, he wants one more. All right, well, we gotta say our goodbyes before you enjoy the next corn dog.
Say goodbye fast so we could eat.
All right, so guys, that is how I make my corn dog hot dog. Please let me know what you think, and definitely do try it. Ingredients are down there in the description. And don't forget to press like, leave a comment, and press that subscribe button if you're not subscribed to my channel yet. Sorry, I had a bit of the sausage
Leftovers.
Leftovers. All right, so I will see you guys again with a more delicious, scrumptious dish. That's it for now. I'll see you guys again. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.